Okay. Well, Kareen, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, good. Excited to be talking to you. Yeah, I just want to dive into, like your cooking and your social media
hmm
presence and everything. And I actually want to take it back to the beginning. What's like the earliest memory you have of like making any kind of meal?
The earliest memory I think by myself was probably like middle school. I think I tried ribs for the first time and I brought it to
Okay.
school,
Yeah.
and people was like, "Wow, this is so good." And I think
Mm,
ever since I was like, "Okay, maybe I like the feedback and trying new
mm.
things." So I think ever since like middle school, I really got into it.
Okay. You brought ribs for like as your lunch?
Yeah, it was for my lunch, and then people was like,
Okay.
"Oh, let me try," and I was like, "Yeah," I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I made it." I feel like not a lot of people in middle school was cooking back then for themselves. So,
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait, that's okay. Wow. Yeah, you was eating good in middle school because, like, yeah, ribs, taking
yeah,
ribs to lunch in middle school is crazy. That's really cool, though. So do you come from a family that's like big on cooking? Like, is everyone in your family like?
yeah. My mom was a chef in Haiti, and then my brother. I have three brothers, and then I have one
Nice.
currently. He was in South Florida, but he's like a chef too, and he does like
Oh,
his
okay.
own like seasoning and hot sauce. Like he's more into the cooking than I am.
Got you. Okay, so it's like in your blood at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then if you know, I mean, I know you mentioned your mom is Haiti. What if you don't mind divulging like your ethnic background?
Yeah.
What are
Both
you?
of
I
my
know.
parents are from Haiti.
Okay, cool, cool. So do
So,
you feel like that I don't know how the culture, the cooking culture is out there. Is it like what are the dishes like and
um,
etc.?
I will compare it to like Dominican Republic as well, like the same island. So the food is kind of
Okay.
like very similar-ish,
Yeah.
like the rice, the beans, and all that. So I feel like I don't cook as much Caribbean food because I have
Yeah.
it so much at the house,
Got you.
and I would
Okay.
rather try to make different things.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. And let's I guess with social media, do you remember like your first like when did you start posting and when did it kind of start like taking off?
Um, I feel like it was like before Reels started taking over on Instagram. So I was just posting like pictures and different
Mm.
I feel like pictures were harder because you have to make it look really nice for people
Yeah.
to like tap it. But my first like video I made, I think it was like a deep fried crab. And
Okay.
on
Yeah.
Reels, that was like when Reels first came out and that really took off. So I was like, oh wow. So ever since, I was like, okay, this is fun.
Yeah. Well, around what year was this?
What year was that? Oh my God. It was like during COVID, I feel like when
Okay,
Reels
yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
Like
Everybody was at
20,
home, so
yeah, like 2022-ish
yeah.
area, I think. Yeah, 2022.
Okay. And how has the social media aspects been for you? Like, do you feel like it's been mostly positive?
I think so. Well,
No.
I don't think I dive deep into social media like other people
Right.
do. So for me, it's just like I post and I go because I still have work
Yeah.
and other things I'm doing compared to
Yeah.
like, somebody's full-time job.
Mm.
I don't think that's my route ultimately. I would love it to
Yeah.
be, but it's so much.
Yeah.
But I like the cooking aspect and I don't want it to become
Hmm.
a job, if that makes sense. So I like the fun
Okay.
of it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to, dive in too deep into it.
Have you ever had any moments where you kind of just needed a break, so you kind of just stepped away for a bit?
Yeah, yeah, I did. I step away
Yeah.
multiple times.
Multiple times. Yeah. What is it just due to like, I don't know,
Uh,
do
well, the
comments get
last
to you
reason,
or
no, no, no. The last,
yeah.
my dad had passed away, so I took a
I'm
couple
sorry to hear
months
that.
off. And you
Yeah.
good. So yeah, so that was another reason. But no comments. I really, I don't really look at the comments as much, to be honest.
Okay. That was gonna be one of my one of my later questions, I guess. Just kind of like I can imagine still that the comments are either because of social media and people are mean and crazy, and I I'm familiar with that myself. Do you has there been any kind of crazy comment or message where you're just like,
Yes.
what's wrong with people?
Yeah, like I think it was like when I made that first video I made, that's when I
Yeah.
stopped looking at comments. That's when I realized. It was because I made seafood, the crab, and I poured
Okay.
red wine, and people was like, red wine doesn't go with crab. It has
Mm.
to be white. And I'm like, it's not that deep, it's just
Yeah, got you. Yeah,
it's
they were
just a
just
drink or
yeah.
the silver spoon or this. I feel like everybody, there's always someone who's not gonna like it. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. But you
So I
seem
just
like but you seem like you ultimately have like a healthy relationship with social. Like you post and you get off of it
oh
pretty
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
That's good. That's very 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 smart. In terms of I guess just cooking in general, if someone's never tried your cooking before, and you want to make them a dish that kind of best represents you, what would the dish be?
Represent me. Oof. I feel like I have so many dishes. I
Yeah.
think my favorite ultimate one was the deep fried seafood lasagna.
Oh, that
So I
sounds
feel
good. Yeah,
like
okay.
it's not something you will typically find anywhere.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of my most popular videos on YouTube. I'm not even really on YouTube, but I posted
Mm,
that one video and that's my most popular one. So I feel like it's different and yeah, you wouldn't
yeah.
find that anywhere, like a deep, like a rolled up.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds fun. I don't even think I've ever even heard of that, but that
I
sounds
know.
like
It's
amazing. Yeah. Okay.
amazing. It's amazing. That's like my
Yeah.
number one dish if like somebody had to try my food. Like if I had to cook
Okay.
for Gordon Ramsay, that would be it.
Got you. Okay. So you're that confident with it where you don't think he's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
like okay, nice. Okay.
That comfort.
Um, do you have a go-to like comfort meal?
Comfort meal?
Mm. Like, if you
Ah,
maybe had a rough day and you're just like, you know what, I'm about to put on like my favorite show or movie, and I'm also gonna like make this like dish or meal that's gonna make me feel better too.
most of my meals are not fast and easy. So I don't think I have like a
Gotcha.
meal
You're like, I'm
that
a
I'm like,
DoorDash
I'm gonna
that
go
day. Yeah.
home and I'm gonna make it. No, but if I love sopes, so I think that's like
Okay.
anything Mexican food. I think that's my favorite like area to cook in. Like
Nice.
tostadas,
Okay.
I just made the other time, and that was like one of my favorites so far. They kind of be sopes now.
Cool. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Because you're an amazing cook, you're a chef. I always wanted to ask like people who are passionate about cooking this. Do you find cooking together to be like a romantic thing or something
Like to
that's
have
like
somebody else cook with me in the kitchen.
yeah.
Um,
You look like you want to say no, but you're like you like
it depends on what we're making. Like
okay.
if I'm making something that requires grilling or something I'm not really good at, maybe
Yeah.
yes. But if I would rather just me in the kitchen.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not like it's not like a cute movie scene for you where
No, I
like you
don't think
guys
so.
are yeah.
I don't. I mean, no, unless they're really good at cooking too.
Yeah. Got you.
But I
And do
just
you
feel like cooking's a one person thing. So I don't know. I don't know.
yeah. Okay. And do you feel like do you feel like cooking or food in general, I guess, is kind of like a love language for you in all assets of love, like
Oh
whether it be
yeah,
family, friends, yeah. Yeah.
yeah. When somebody be like, "Hey, I'll cook for you,"
Mhm.
it's amazing.
Oh, so you also like receive. So is that something that like
Yes.
so with that, like whether it's a family member, friend, or a partner, are you judging their dishes differently than like because you're a chef,
No.
are you like, okay,
I don't think so. I think the only time I judge it might be when I go out to eat instead, because I feel like now we're
gotcha.
paying for it, and that's
Yeah.
different. But if it's like somebody's making me the food, I think I'm more appreciative of them making
Mhm.
it than them asking me to cook. Because always
Right.
like hey, can you cook something? So if it's
Yeah.
other around, it's
Okay.
nice. But yeah, no,
Do you feel like you're a picky eater, like in general?
I
No.
don't think so.
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean, I have few things that I don't like, but I think I'm pretty open.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a video I have. It was like a mascal and it was a worm in there. I ate the
Okay,
worm.
yeah. I've heard
So,
that before, yeah.
and I
So
had
yeah, you're
like
pretty
ragu.
open-minded.
Yeah, yeah, except
Okay.
for beans. I don't like beans, but yeah.
Oh wow, I actually don't know. Yeah, I'm notoriously known to like actually hate like hate beans. So if I order burrito or anything, I'm like, please don't put any
Yeah,
beans
no
in it because
beans.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, yeah. I have to
Same.
be like extremely hungry to like bypass it. But okay.
No.
Um, so is beans the only thing that like is on your like?
I think my not, yeah, like beans. Like I think beans is my number one. Anything else I'm okay with.
Okay, interesting. And with you mentioning like if you go to like a restaurant to like try
Mhm.
food and etc., you're a bit more critical there. Are you the type to like send the dish back like repeatedly, or are you a bit like
No, I mean, if I pick
yeah.
if I pick it. and I
Mm,
don't like it, I think I'll maybe not send it back. But if it was
okay.
suggested to me by the waiter and I really
Mm,
don't like it, I think I'll maybe send it back.
that's fair. I mean, you are paying for it, right? So,
Yeah, and then the only time
yeah.
I send something back if like for sure, if my steak is overcooked. Other
Okay.
than that, yeah. That's
Gotcha.
the only time I know I have done that.
What steak person, like what level of steak are you? Medium rare? What's
Ah,
your
yeah, a medium rare.
Okay. Gotcha. Would you be if you were out with if you're out with somebody, whether family, friends, whatever the case is, are you disgusted if somebody orders a
Yes.
well done steak? Yeah.
Yes, I went out with
Yeah.
my mom the other day and she
Mm.
ordered a well done steak and I was just like, oh wow. Like
Yeah.
Caribbean people especially, they don't believe in anything pink blood. They
Oh,
don't think
okay.
it's
Yeah,
cooked,
yeah.
so everything must be all the way done. Even the waiter
Gotcha.
was like,
Like
can we do?
secretly judge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My family does the same thing, so I definitely get it. With where you are right now, I guess with like the social media posting and et cetera, do you ever have you ever thought like, or do you ever sit back and think like, wow, I didn't think this many people would care or watch my videos of me cooking?
Yeah,
Yeah. What does that
yeah.
what does that
I think
experience
it's
kind
just
of?
like sometimes people bypass like how much the views seem like,
Mm,
like it's really like, 2K views is still a lot compared to, some people don't think
yeah,
it's a lot or,
it's
I
2,000
just
people.
think
Yeah.
the stadium analogy and it's like, imagine all these people
Mm,
showed up to your house right now, like you wouldn't have space for them.
yeah,
So.
makes sense. Okay, for sure. Is there any dish that like you have yet to make that is like on your list? Do you have like a list of dishes that you like want to try?
No.
No. Do you feel like you've been
No, I
making everything
feel
that
like
you?
there's a lot of like repeating dishes and people just make it differently. Then I'm like, okay, maybe
Yeah,
I'll try this. Yeah. Like right now, I think what's popular right now is like a lobster filled with other stuff in there deep fried. So it's like, okay, it's like different version of stuff you already made and it's
gotcha.
like
Okay.
repeating stuff, but
Yeah.
nothing on my list right now that I want to make.
Okay, makes sense. Um, with you being such an amazing chef, do you ever feel like, or has this ever happened to you, where like a former love interest or whatever the case is, like spends like tries to hit you and be like, hey, this new person can't like cook the way you're cooking, like they're just doing like
Oh
Chef
no,
Alfredo
that
or
hasn't
something.
happened to me
Uh,
yet. No.
Gotcha. Okay, curious. Yeah, like they're like, yeah, this person isn't like living up to my yeah, to their expectations with meals and etc.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they're probably
Okay.
blocked right now, so they can't
Probably,
contact
yeah,
me.
there, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, there's no way for them to get in contact with you. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Um, so you said you started posting in COVID heavily, right?
Yeah, more like when
Okay.
reels really started coming out.
So you're on Instagram primarily first.
Yeah, and then TikTok happened, but then I don't know, the algorithm changed with my TikTok, so then I kind of
Hmm.
stopped posting on TikTok as much. So I'm more with Instagram.
Okay. And do you
Yeah.
prefer Instagram over TikTok?
I think I have a closer fan base. Like I know like my people in there better compared to
Gotcha.
TikTok. It's just like, random people that comes in and
Yeah.
out. Well, Instagram is like, you have your following and you go on their page and yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is something that you want people to take away, like from watching like your videos? Like, what's a feeling you want them to get after watching?
After watching is,
Mm.
oh, I should go make that. That's what I would be like,
Okay.
oh, this is easy enough to do. Because I feel
Yeah.
like all the meals I make is pretty relatively easy. There's nothing like hard about it. Like
Yeah.
all the equipment is there and I don't know, it's like nothing out of outlandish.
Yeah. Okay. You mentioned I mean you mentioned Gordon Ramsay, but if there's anybody that you can make a dish for that's either dead or alive, who would you pick?
Probably him.
It would be
Yeah, I
are
feel
you a
like
big
if he
fan or
approves, I'll feel great.
okay, got you. Do you watch
Especially
a lot
like
of
I have his
his
fans. Sometime I'm not really like a big into cooking shows, but I uses
okay.
his pans a lot, the XClad, and I love his pans a lot.
Okay. Do you have a big like hot take, like something that like people would be shocked by? Like
The way I make cereal.
oh, I'm so curious. How do you mix? Because that's how do you
Because I posted it before and it was like a big whole thing. People usually what do cereal first and then
hmm
milk.
yeah.
I'm a
You
milk
do
first.
Got you. You're a serial
And
killer. It's
then
basically but like because that's
see,
like
that's what's the comments. All the
yeah, because
comments,
yeah,
serial
okay.
killer.
Yeah. That's have you done this your entire life?
Yeah, well, because the thing I always explain to people is like in Haiti, we didn't have like fridge milk or whatever. It was like a canned
Yeah.
milk. You got to open it, dilute it with a little bit of water. Then you got to add sugar, stir it up, and then add the cornflakes. So I feel like the
Oh, okay.
routine match for me. And then
Got
I feel
you.
like it makes more sense because I know how much milk I want, but the
Yeah.
cereal could stay fresh and crunchy.
Okay.
So
Hey, whatever,
yeah, it just makes
whatever
sense to me.
works.
I don't, I
Yeah.
don't, I don't like the cereal first. I tried it once and it felt like
He was like, this doesn't make sense for me. Okay.
no.
Yeah. Has anyone seen you do this in person and judged you while you were
Yes,
doing
all
it?
the time.
Oh, that's not okay. Just curious. Um,
All the time.
outside of cooking, is there anything else that you do that kind of makes you feel the most like yourself?
Kayaking. I love going kayaking.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. Yeah,
Hmm.
I've never even attempted kayaking. How long have you been
Yeah.
doing that?
The past like 3 years, like whenever I just go by myself. I used to go with people, but I'm like, it's better by myself now. So I just
Oh,
go
so
by
you even go
myself.
solo. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
and I
really
just hit one of the springs and I just go.
okay.
There's nice springs here in Florida. The water's blue, it's clear. You see the manatees, and
Yeah,
you just go.
got you. Can you swim and all that? Are you
Mhm.
yeah, nice. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah. I
Yeah,
can't
I swim
float,
to
so I'm
survive.
like so I'm just yeah, I feel that. Yeah. I can't float, so if I don't make it to my destination, then I'm just like out of
Oh
there.
wow.
So,
I feel
yeah,
like swimming
unfortunately.
is a very important tool to know.
It is, yeah. I mean, again, I could swim, right? Like once, yeah, but then like as soon as I get out of breath, I'm just like
Oh,
I can't
you
float. I know
can't
you have
lay
to
on
be
your
like,
back and float.
I
Hmm.
can't. I know you have to be like relaxed and stuff. And so many people over the course of my life have been like just like relaxed, but I'm just like I'm a very anxious and like worrisome person, so it's hard for me to
Yeah.
just yeah to float and do all that stuff. But yeah, one day. Do you feel like since you started like posting on social media and etc., has that changed your relationship with cooking at all?
At first, I feel like when I was doing it a lot, I feel like
Mm,
cooking became like a bot or something. Like it was just like, I feel like it's so much with like get the lights ready, do this, do that.
yeah.
And I feel like I stopped cooking for myself. It was
Okay.
just like if I cook, I gotta have the camera in front of me or something. But
Got you.
this is also why I took some breaks again. So I feel like, okay, so I don't lose the passion of cooking.
Okay. Is there anything that I mean, because social media is people put on social media what they decide to put on social media, so they get to show a side of themselves that they want people to see. But oftentimes people also don't they maybe misjudge people on social media, whatever the case is. Is there anything that you feel like you would want people to know about you that they may not possibly know just from like looking at your social media?
I think people think that's my full-time thing. Like I'm a chef like all the time, but I have
Mm,
like I'm going to school, I'm about to start podiatry
yeah.
school. Like I
Oh,
have a
cool. Congrats.
whole
Yeah.
different life than people
Mm,
assume on social media. Yeah.
gotcha. Okay. And I guess lastly, what's your like in life? Because I know you mentioned like social media isn't your end goal. And you just
Hmm.
mentioned going to school and et cetera. Like, what's your aspirations within that, like completely?
Well, my aspiration just, finish school, become a podiatrist.
Yeah.
If I could open both together, like have a
Okay.
little
Yeah. Yeah.
restaurant on the side, I
Yeah.
would. I would love to open my own restaurant, do my own little menu, and have both at the same time. That'd be nice. Or a little food
Okay.
truck. Because I still want to keep the food thing going. I
Yeah.
don't think I want to lose that.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Keep both going at the same time. That'll be cool. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was awesome talking to you.
You too.
Yeah, yeah. It was learned a lot from you. Feel like I want to cook now after having this
Can you cook?
conversation. I can't cook, not like you. I feel like saying I could cook. Like it was like, yeah, yeah. I could cook. I learned I had to cook. When I started living by myself, I at the time I was cooking by myself, and then I had an ex that like was not a great cook, so then I was like the one
So
that was
then you had to
primarily
learn.
cooking. Yeah, so she tried. I'm not like dissing her in case she's watching this for whatever reason, but like yeah, so I became more of like a chef there. I made some fire gumbo one year, like I was pretty proud
Oh,
of that. So yeah,
I made
I'm
gumbo
not too bad.
once,
Okay,
but it was
was it
pretty
good?
cool. Yeah,
Okay,
because I made it into like the rice was like a teddy
yeah.
bear.
Oh,
in the
see,
combo.
I was gonna feel cool. Like, see, I feel yeah, but then you just made it so much cooler. Like you made it so fair. Okay, no, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not too bad.